So I've generated over $10,000 in sales with this product. So that's an npass, as you can see. And usually people say that you can't really make sales from gimmicky products, and you should probably sell useful products. Obviously this isn't a useful product, it's just an npass. But the difference was my content, and obviously the fact that this is a really giftable product. And my content was pretty good. Mike is creator for this product. It's his original product, but I was running out for him and it became the main creator for this product because I was creating the best content for it. So here's what you have to get good at in order to make money with any product. It's not gonna be a lot of money maybe, but you're gonna make some money. Because I remember I ran specifically the crocodile boat head thing, RC croc boat, and I think I generated over 250,000 views with that one product alone. And honestly, it made me like $2,000 in sales, and I couldn't manage the supply chains and everything, so I kind of got screwed on that part. But it doesn't matter what product you run, as long as you have really good content to back it up, you can go viral with any product. And I've seen this for myself, especially with gimmicky type products. Those are literally the things I'm known for with the people that know me in the space. So first, your content, right? So usually when people record videos, they usually get a background such as the one that I have in the back over there, right? And they film and they kind of like showcase the product, and the background is quite flat. It just looks unappealing. I'll show an example of one of these videos. And here's an example of a good video. As you can see in these videos, one of the videos is just a flat background. There's no change in angle, so you cannot retain people's attention. Yeah, there's the smoke machine in both of them, which kind of adds an extra off factor to it. But then there is no change in angles, there is no dynamic range, there's no flair to it, you get what I'm saying? And I'll also show another example of content I made for the exact same product here.
Nature's corrupted, and such is far away.
As you can see in this video, I went outside and I was absolutely doing the most to try and get this viral. And the hook of your video is honestly 80% of the video. So if you get your hook right, you basically got the whole video right. So as you can see in that video, I went outside and there was a wave, there's ocean, it's dark. Another thing is leverage the place that you live. If you live near a desert, if you live near greenery, if you live in like a broken down, janky area in the ghetto, wherever you live, you can literally leverage those areas. Because when people are scrolling on social media, right, if they see something that's not indoors, something that seems dangerous, something that they can't really process quickly, that hooks them because they're trying to process that in their heads. And when they're processing that video, they're processing that hook that you show them. That's gonna give you more watch time, and that's gonna make your video go viral even more. And if it's in a janky area, people tend to comment more on those videos. Like, look at that in the background, look at that in the background. Oh, what is he doing here? What is he gonna do now? And whatever. People comment to those type of videos. Also, one thing you should keep in mind is the climax. The climax of your video should come at the very end, like when the video is just about to end. Like when it's just about to end, right? Like, for example, I'm selling a controversial product, the npass. So when people see it, that's the climax. They scroll away, it's over, right? So as you can see in my videos, I wait until the very end. They don't see the product until the end of the video, and that's when I show the product, and that's usually when there's like the big, oh wow. And because it's a controversial product, I mean, it's an npass, people comment a lot, like, the casual Instagram comments. Even on TikTok, we get those these days. You need to watch out for your conversions. Obviously, since it's a gimmicky product, it's not useful. People are buying it off impulse. They're not buying it because they need it. They're buying it because they saw something cool on social media and they clicked purchase, and it's easy to access the Apple Pay or the Google Pay, and then they just pay for it, right? You need to make sure that they know that you're selling it. I was really bad at doing this, and it kind of made me depressed for a long time because I was like, wait, I'm not getting sales, but I'm generating all these views. Is dropshipping a scam? What's going on with me, right? But then I found out I was being stupid because I wasn't letting the customers know that I was selling the product. So I switched up my content so that it kind of reveals that I'm selling the product. An example of that is
So people think we sell cardboard end passes, but little do they know, our end passes are plated in gold.
You need to trust your own creativity more, right? I was lucky enough to be Mikey's creator, and as Mikey's creator, you'd think he's telling me to do this and do this, like micromanaging every single thing I do. But no, he was like, once I reached a certain level of like quality in my videos, I'd ask him, yo, Mike, what should I do with this? And he'd be like, nah, bro, listen, you can figure it out. Like, you have ideas, you just create your ideas and then you send them to me, and I'm gonna tell you, well, what you need to change, what you need to improve. And he did that, and rightfully so. You, the person watching this video, you're probably one of the most creative people ever. You just haven't started creating yet. You get what I'm saying? Like, you try to copy other people's videos, other people's concepts, which is good in the beginning so that you learn. Remember, you're learning the skill of being good at filming, not the skill of creativity, because the skill of creativity, you already have it. You just need to sharpen it over time. And this is one of the most important things, because usually I've seen that people don't get the chance to grow in their creativity simply because they're trying to copy someone else the whole time, and they're not leveraging their own mind. Because at the end of the day, those ideas you're copying came from someone else's mind. Why can they come from your own mind? Another thing you should really keep in mind with these controversial products is it's a controversial product. It doesn't matter what you do with it, you're going to go viral as long as you have a good concept. And here's how generally I would structure a good concept video. Outside your house, right? If it's inside your house, frame it as the reaction of your mom. If it's inside the house, frame it as the reaction of your mother, your father, your sister, your whoever, family members inside the house, right? And make it organic. Don't act like a dropshipper. You need to. You have to get them to act. Ideally, right? Just don't give them a script. Just kind of tell them to sit there and react to what you're going to do. And usually their reactions are way better than what you would script in your head. If you're filming outside your house though, I would recommend you have a friend or two. And this is where it becomes like fun, because I enjoy filming, right? Go to a place like an abandoned building. If you don't have an abandoned building, go to a river. If you don't have a river, go to a sea. If you don't have a sea, go to a desert. If you don't have a desert, go to like, I don't know, the alleyway, somewhere creepy, somewhere like, you know, random, just somewhere random, so that people who are scrolling have a reason to stop scrolling, right? And when you're in that random place, just do something funny. Like, for example, I'll put an example of something here.
Yo! Oh, I found it! I found it! Yo!
Kind of just went into the ocean, and I told my friend, yo, I'm gonna go and dip myself into the ocean and yell, yo, where are you? And I'm gonna jump out the ocean, and it's gonna be some big show of events. That was on the spot. I didn't go there with a plan. I just went there and I was like, okay, shit, we can do this, right? And then I did it. You should do the same thing. And to end it off, the most important thing that you should be focusing on is your mind. Remember, you cannot have anything that you think you can't have or you don't already have, right? Because if you don't think you are creative, if you don't think you are a good dropshipper or whatever field that you choose to be in, you know what I'm saying? This doesn't fall into any particular field, although right now I'm specifically talking about dropshipping. If you don't believe in yourself, you might as well not do it at all, because you're gonna fail, simply because you don't believe. And more stronger than believing is knowing that you're good at something and knowing that you're gonna succeed in something. Yeah, that's it for today.